Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I wanted to show you guys a few of my favorite things that I like to Bible journal with. So one of my favorite things to use is washi tape. I use washi tape for several things. So for example, I taped blank pieces of paper with lines on them on the blank pages of my Bible. So this Bible in particular, this is a Hosanna Revival note-taking Bible. So this is a journaling Bible. So it has several blank pages on the title page, on the back of each title page. So I taped several pieces of paper. Well, I taped one piece of paper on each book until it got to like the back here. So like Zechariah, there's not one. And I might decide to put one on there. What happened was it was making my Bible very thick, very quick. And so I kind of wanted to give my, the spine a break and kind of let it relax a little bit. So let's get back to where I was. So I just kind of gave it a break for a little bit, and I'll add those if I want to later on. What I plan to do with this is either like add a prayer or my favorite verse, or just maybe like just some details or something that I took from the book. I have journaled this entire book, the book of Proverbs, but I still haven't decided on what to put on these pages. So moving along. I also use washi tape to divide my notes. So like this note is for this verse, this note is for this, I believe, this whole section, possibly. Honestly, I can't remember. I'd have to go back through and read it. I do not do a great job of like connecting them. Sometimes I will and sometimes I won't. Sometimes it will just have something to do with the chapter. So sometimes these notes actually could have come from the sermon notes from my pastor, and I didn't necessarily study them myself. I just wrote down some of the sermon notes. So anyway, I use the washi tape between the notes. Another thing that I use washi tape for, I saw one while ago, is if there's like a whole sentence that I messed up on. I don't think you can see that. You might be able to. I will use washi tape and just mark out the whole thing. Another thing I'll do is use stickers, but for this one in particular, I just put down a piece of washi tape and then just started writing below it. And yeah. Then another thing that I use washi tape for in my Bible journaling is I'll use these scrapbook pieces of paper and I'll tape them into my Bible. So it gives it some extra color and flowers and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I'm just going to go through here and just like point out some stuff that I've used. So these are just some stickers that I got. They were in a little sticker booklet. This came from Mr. Pen. It's the transparent sticky notes, and there's nothing written under there. This is also a transparent sticky note, and I just like highlighted underneath it and then put the little transparent sticky note on top. And let's see. So stickers like these that you see, someone mentioned they thought that I drew them. I did not draw them. If you've heard of the Faith Tag printer, that's where these came from. So I just printed them off and then I colored them in with colored pencils and highlighters. Sometimes the colored pencils don't take very well, but I find that the highlighters, especially certain ones, will work better than others. So right here, there's a sticker of a leaf. Okay, so I have two sets of stickers that I like to use that have like flowers and plants and leaves and stuff like that on them. So this one right here, you can find it at Amazon. They have it on TikTok Shop, but you can see I very much use it a lot. And what I ended up doing was I just ripped all the pages out because some of them started falling out, so I just started ripping them out. It's got little cotton. I don't know if I've used any of the cotton. I don't think I have. I couldn't find where it would go anywhere. And then flowers, flowers, flowers and like petals, roses, leaves, like plants, clovers, more flowers, and cotton. So I like to call those like sticker band-aids. I just cover up my little mistakes that I make, and yeah, I think it's pretty. And then these right here, there's several. It's a lot of pinks in there. It's really pretty. So if I have like a pink theme that I'm doing in one of the books of the Bible, then I'll use these instead of those leaves and stuff. Just because I like for them to match my theme that I have going on. I try to stick with a color with each book of the Bible. So this sticker I also printed with the Faith Tag printer, but this is a clear, shiny paper. So it came with 3 different ones. It came with just a regular white, and then it came with a purple, like a lavender almost, and then it came with this clear. I don't color on these. Someone mentioned that they did color on these, but I wouldn't recommend it. I just kind of highlighted underneath it and then put the sticker on top. These rose stickers I got from TikTok Shop. I'm not sure if they're on Amazon too. I have no idea. I actually, these were samples that I got from TikTok Shop. I've gotten several free samples. Also, if you don't follow me over there, I'd greatly appreciate it. It is linked in my link tree. So I use these. And with this one, I think in this book, in the book of Proverbs, I used maybe a white one, a yellow one. I'm trying to find. So there's like the orangey peach. Yeah, there's a yellow one. Let me move that. And yeah, there's a white one. That's like the rose and the pine cone from the other set of stickers. I don't even remember putting that there. I skipped a page. There's some more just random flowers. And honestly, now that I look at that, it looks kind of messy, but I'm going to leave it. It is what it is. I was in the mood to put that there when I did. And then I think that's pretty. Like the eucalyptus leaves. Eucalyptus, I love that. And the white roses, those are my favorite. That's pretty. So these are more transparent sticky notes that I got from TikTok Shop. This was another free sample that I received from them. I've gotten several, like I don't know how many free samples of Bible journaling kits, and this was in one of them. This was one of my favorites. It came with a whole set of these pens. The pen says, "Love your neighbor as yourself," and I think it was like a set of like 8 or 10 pens. I'm not sure, but it's just, yeah. All right, so I'm going to put these back. As far as the washi tape goes, I got them from either TikTok Shop or Amazon. So this right here, TikTok Shop. Now, some of these are not supposed to be in here. They're mixed. I had mixed in some that I got from Amazon, which are in these right here. So this is the Mr. Pen, mostly the Mr. Pen. It's got pink. I'm honestly not crazy about the Mr. Pen washi tape. I love their pens, and I absolutely love their highlighters. Their highlighters are probably my favorite thing, but I'm not crazy about the washi tape. So this washi tape came from Amazon, and this is also linked in my link tree. You can find it there. And let's see, what else? All right, so this was the first washi tape that I ever bought, and I was so excited. I was like, oh, this is the only washi tape I'm ever going to buy. And that was a load of bull. This was the second one that I bought. This has a lot more brighter colors, like purpley, kind of pink. It's just brighter, where the other one I feel like is more muted. And the reason that I filled this one with random ones that went with the other one is because I've used up several of these in my Bible, and I also, I think, gave 1 or 2 to my girls. These were free for me from TikTok Shop. I got them as samples and I use them. You can see right here, I use that. So I love these colors. I picked out the colors, and on one book of the Bible, I'm not sure what book I want to use black washi tape, but I think that's pretty and that's pretty. I think there's another one that I have that has black washi tape, and I think it's really pretty. But yeah, so these are like, I think $2 or $3. I think $3. Yeah, I think they're $3 on TikTok Shop. But like I said, I got these as samples just because I've been on TikTok for a while and they send me stuff. So yeah, there's that. These also came from TikTok. And nope, this is not the one with black in it. I use these as well. I've not used all of them because this one is a newer one, but I do use it. I used a lot of the purple and all that right there whenever I did the book of Esther. There's that one. That one I think is in the other book. There's that. And these are like the rose stickers that I was telling you guys about. And then there's that again. So some of my other favorite Bible journaling supplies are these right here. I also got these from TikTok Shop. They were free samples. I don't think that these are linked in my link tree, but you can go over to TikTok and follow me there, and you can get them in my TikTok Shop if you'd like. So there are several different floral prints. And I will typically cut these in half because it's about this, you know, it's a little bit smaller than my Bible. But I will typically cut them in half just because I don't like for them to take up that much room. And so I'll do that. So this, let's see. So this right here, I glued this down. I'm not sure if I included that in the video, but I got these glue sticks. These were also from TikTok Shop. And I don't think they're linked in my link tree, but I got these and they work great. They are rolling glue sticks. It's similar to the whiteout tape that you see, correction tape or whatever. This whole bag has everything pink in it. So I got that idea from Ariana here on YouTube, and I will link her. I didn't tag her or link her in the other video that I mentioned her in. I love these. These are great. And this came in a pack of 160 pieces. I've used probably 10 of them. This is the Faith Tag printer that I mentioned earlier. This is linked in my link tree. It's on Amazon and it's also on TikTok Shop. These right here, I got 6 of these booklets. These are also scrapbook paper. These are about the same thickness as those. Those are kind of thicker than regular paper. So a lot of floral. It's not all floral. If you like that, like there's some butterflies. I like plaid. I've given several of these away to my 3 daughters and one of my friends. There's all these. These were also on TikTok Shop. I think they're like $6 or $7. This is one of my paper cutters that I use whenever I cut the scrapbook paper. This one I got from Daiso. If you guys have ever heard of that store, it's I think it's is it like an Asian dollar store? I think I've gotten a couple of things from there, but I really like this this paper cutter. This is my other paper cutter. I got this from TikTok Shop. I like this one because I can do the little wavy line instead of just a straight line. I don't know if you can tell that on this one, but it's wavy. It's not straight. And ever since I've gotten it, I will do that on a lot of my papers in here. So like there's one. There's another. And it will also do, I forgot what it's called, but it's so that it will make a fold basically in the paper. That's just a straight line. This is so that it's perforated, so you can like rip it if you wanted to, like make tickets or something like that. As far as my favorite highlighters go, these right here are my favorite from Mr. Pen. It came in a pack of 6, I believe. And I like it because they're retractable. So sometimes when I'm in my bed at night, Bible journaling or just highlighting in my Bible, I will lose my lid if I use one of the others, like these. And yeah. So I prefer these at night especially. But if I'm just sitting here at my desk, I don't mind like using any of the other highlighters. I just really do like these, and I appreciate that they are retractable and that they don't dry out. So that's all for this video. If you guys would like a part 2 to this, please let me know. I will include things like my favorite Bible studies, and there are some more pens and highlighters and things like that that I like to use. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, then please let me know. And I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day and a great Bible study. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.